Hello students, welcome to Jagannath Mathematics Tutorials. Today we are continuing with our series on JEE Mains 2024 solutions. If you are new to this channel, please like, share and subscribe to this channel to get future updates. Let's see this question. Let alpha and beta belongs to the set of real numbers. Let the mean and variance of 6 observations. So these are your 6 observations: -3, 4, 7, -6 alpha and beta. And given that their mean is 2 and their variance is 23, right? We need to find the mean deviation about the mean of these 6 observations, and we are given this 4 options. Now, before moving on to its solutions, we need to get the concept of mean deviation and the concept of variance, right? If you don't know these concepts, you cannot solve this question. So first concept is mean deviation. What is meant by mean deviation? If x1, x2, x3 and so on up to xn are n values of a variable x, then the mean deviation from an average A, where this A can be median or mean, is given by mean deviation, short form is MD, is 1 by n summation mod of xi minus a, which is same as 1 by n summation mod of di, where this di is xi minus a, right? Next is the concept of variance. Variance says that if x1, x2, x3 up to xn are n values of a variable x, then the variance of x is 1 by n summation xi square minus summation xi by n whole square. Now we know summation xi by n is our mean, right? So this variance is basically 1 by n summation xi square minus mean square, right? This square means mean square, right? So we have our variance as sigma square equals to 1 by n sigma xi square minus sigma xi by n whole square, right? Now variance is denoted by sigma square and the standard deviation is denoted by sigma only, right? Next, now we can move on to this question. We can solve this question now. So the solution is, given the mean of 6 observations is 2. By the formula of mean, we know that the formula of mean is sum of observation by number of observation. Now the sum of each of this observation will be -3 plus 4 plus 7 plus of a -6 plus alpha plus beta divided by 6 is 2. We need to find the value of alpha and beta first, right? Next, we get this as alpha plus beta plus 2 is 6 into 2 by cross multiplication. Next, alpha plus beta plus 2 is 12, so alpha plus beta is 10, right? Next, name this as first equation. Next, given that the variance of 6 observation is 23, we have just seen the formula of variance. So variance of x is equals to 1 by n sigma xi square minus sigma xi by n whole square. this thing is basically mean square, right? So variance was given as 23 equals to 1 by 6 sigma xi square, where I is from 1 to n, minus mean square, right? Next, mean was given to be 2. So next step is 23 equals to 1 by 6 sigma xi square, means square of each of the term and then add those, right? Minus 3 square plus 4 square plus 7 square plus minus 6 square plus alpha square plus beta square minus mean square is 2 square, right? Okay. Next, 23 equals to, we solve this whole thing, minus 4. We find out the sum of this is 110 plus alpha square plus a beta square, and this minus 4, when it goes to the LHS, becomes plus 4. Next, we have 27 equals to 1 by 6 alpha square plus beta square plus 110. We cross multiply 6 with 27. 27 into 6 is 162. 162 equals to alpha square plus beta square plus 110, and eventually we get alpha square plus beta square is 52. This is our equation number 2. From our equation number 1, we have got alpha plus beta equals to 10. From equation 2, alpha square plus beta square is 52. Now we will find the value of alpha and beta. Say this. Using the formula alpha square plus beta square equals to alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta, we get the value of alpha beta. See how? Alpha square plus a beta square was 52 from equation number 2, and alpha plus a beta was 10. So alpha plus beta whole square gives us 10 square minus 2 alpha beta, right? Then 52 equals to 100 minus 2 alpha beta, or 100 minus 2 alpha beta is 52, or minus 2 alpha beta is 100 goes to the RHS and becomes minus 100. So minus 2 alpha beta is 52 minus 100 gives minus 48, or minus minus cancels out, and the value of alpha plus beta is 24. Next step over here. Now alpha beta is 24 and beta is 24 by alpha. Then now we have seen alpha plus a beta is 10 from first equation. So we put the value of beta in first equation. So alpha plus, in place of a beta, we put 24 by alpha. Then we take the LCM as alpha. So this will become alpha square plus 24 by alpha is 10. Then we cross multiply. This as alpha square minus 10 alpha plus 24 as 0, right? Then we factorize this and we get finally alpha minus 6 into alpha minus 4 is 0, right? Next, we have factorized this and we got our answer as either alpha equals to 6 or alpha is 4, right? Now when alpha is 6, then you get a beta as 4, and when alpha is 4, you get beta as 6. We can take either case, right? So let alpha is 4 and a beta is 6. Then the 6 observations are minus 3, 4, 7, minus 6, 4 and 6. Now the mean of these observations is 2, right? Now we can easily calculate the mean deviation. From the formula, the mean deviation about mean is given by 1 by n sigma mod of xi minus a, where I goes from 1 to n, right? This was the formula for our mean deviation, right? Here a is 2, right? Because we are finding the mean deviation about mean, right? So since mean was 2, so a is 2. Next we have mod xi minus 2, means minus 3 minus 2 plus 4 of a minus 2, means from each term, from each of this term we have to subtract 2, right? And then take the mod. Finally we find out that the value of the mean deviation is 26 by 6, which is 13 by 3, which is our option B. So our correct answer for this is option B. Thank you for watching.